Hey, my name is Stix and welcome back to your weekly Gacha recap, a video series where I go over the latest news, pre-registration, shutdowns, test phases, new releases, juicy drama, everything that happened in the Gacha genre over the course of the last week that mattered to me in one easy to digest format. If this is your first time here, consider joining our Stix subreddit and our Gacha Hub community over on Twitter. This is where we post everything that we include in our Gacha recaps and that we react to over on stream every single week. Now, we have a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. Before that, though, I just want to take a minute here to point out that Mrs. Stix and I just celebrated our 8-year anniversary. This is 8 years being together. The reason I want to point this out is because she is the best part of my life. I love her to death. None of what I've achieved here would have been doable without her, which means that a lot of you guys being kept in the loop, a lot of reviews, news, drama, everything that happens on this channel would not be possible without her. I just felt like expressing this because she is the most incredible human being that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Now let's jump into the actual Gacha. Tribe 9 end of service and refund policy reminder. So Tribe 9 is officially shutting down on 27th of November. We've known this for a little while, but if you have paid enigmas, which are only attained through real money purchases, the developers have stated that you will be refunded for those at a rate of 2.22 Japanese yen per PE. This is approximately 0.014 US dollars per PE as of this writing, but this can and will fluctuate in the next 2 weeks. So make sure you get your money back. Also, RIP Tribe 9. This genuinely had the potential to be such a goddamn good game. Solo leveling Karma just debuted at G-Star 2025, their reveal trailer. I haven't looked at this. I'm probably going to do a compilation where I react to a bunch of different G-Star trailers in one entire video, but I mean, apparently we're getting another solo leveling gacha game, or maybe this isn't even a gacha game. I don't know. Dragon Traveler has officially opened pre-registration. This is an interesting looking game that, wow, actually some of these women look phenomenal. God damn. Okay. Some of them also look like AI, actually, now that I look at it. Oh, well. I mean, you know what? If it's good, then awesome. If it's not, then it's more content for me to create. Wuthering Waves is not only holding their version 2.8 very soon. They released a trailer for 2.8 featuring Chisa and goddamn, I really need to look at this trailer. Before that, though, they are advertising multiple different collab outfits. Chisa here. Oh my god, dude, she looks so good. And then we have Yuno, Augusta, Lupa, Chiwon, and Cardathea, who all look freaking great. And then we have Gabrena and then another Chisa. Dude, they need to put these into the game ASAP. Mongil Stardive debuted a brand new trailer at G-Star 2025. And again, I'm going to take a look at this over on stream. Apparently, Condi says I have to pause at 26 seconds in to take in the sight. So I'll make sure to do that on stream. P.S. I'll be streaming today, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you come on over and join in. Arknights Endfield is holding a beta test. They announced the beta test is going to happen towards the end of November. I'm personally being sponsored to stream this beta test with my wife, Mrs. Stix. We're both going to be recording and streaming simultaneously. Make sure you come on over, check the streams out, because we are going to be diving in hard. And I also want to point out the characters here. They look so freaking good. Like, I love Levitate. I love Surtur from OG Arknights. She's still one of my main damage dealers, an absolute wrecking machine, but the character models in this game are just absolutely flawless, and over 40,000 people here evidently agree with that sentiment. Limit Zero Breakers debuted a brand new trailer at G-Star 2025. Once again, gonna take a look at this over on stream. Gameplay looks about as generic can get. Well, that's not very promising. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Infinity Nikki version 2.0, It's a Land, New World. I'm sorry, every time I read that, like, it's a land. That has got to be the laziest name for a brand new region. It's a land. I constantly like revert to the stupid Mario voice every time I do it. But it's a land, new world, teaser dropped. Infinite Nikki is heading to a stunning tribal paradise with epic landscapes. I don't know if it's really going to salvage the state of the game, but I haven't really heard much negativity surrounding it recently anyway. Tower of Fantasy's official MMO server is launching globally on November 25th. There's a lot to go over if y'all are interested. I'm very curious to see how this ultimately ends up because I've heard a lot of conflicting information. I've heard some people saying this is going to be a fresh start server. I've heard some people saying you're going to be able to import your already existing characters over, so characters that are at endgame with the best possible gear. I don't really know. I genuinely do not know. Thus, we're going to have to wait for an update specifically from them, or we're gonna have to wait until the server actually launches. Brown Dust 2 is officially launching onto Steam. They have a Steam wishlist event underway, and I like genuinely, this is one of my favorite gacha games. Super degenerate. I've done, I feel like, yeah, 7 sponsored videos from them over the last 2 years, and I can't wait to get this onto Steam as well, just so everyone can see how much I've played of it. Fairy Tail Wizard Chronicles pre-registration is open. Global release is confirmed for December 3rd, 2025. So y'all know exactly what we're going to be streaming on December 3rd. This absolute trash dumpster fire. But you know what? It still is going to make for a great video. Chaos Zero Nightmare, or the director of Chaos Zero Nightmare, actually is in a little bit of trouble right now because he was caught on stream having played Wuthering Waves, not on stream specifically, but in his spare time, as is evidenced by his Steam profile. And I mean, the community here, 1,800 likes, almost 100,000 views. Like, the overwhelming sentiment here is, theoretically, playing a good game allows for you to do research into good games, see how they operate, and see how your game could improve. Playing other good games is not a detriment to the game that you're the director of, and you should be able to, in your spare time, play whatever the hell you want. Girls Frontline 1 is officially releasing onto Steam next week. This week, I guess, in the next several days. The 18th of November, after maintenance, is actually surprising, genuinely surprising. I know Girls Frontline 2 is on Steam, but I mean, I don't think I've last time I checked, the ratings for Girls Frontline 2 on Steam were at mix, so. And finally, Zenless Zone Zero version 2.4 trailer on the precipice of the abyss. I mean, this was a big trailer. This featured a lot. And man, if I played it, I would be incredibly excited based off of what I saw over on social media. Now, that is everything that happened in the gacha genre over the course of the last week that mattered to me. Y'all are now up to date. You're welcome. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you are not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.